Good morning from day number 29. I have been hiking since 5:20 this morning. I think it's somewhere like 6:45 or something. Today's going to be a nice day. It's supposed to get sunny and a high of, I think, 59. Plans for today are kind of changing because originally I was going to go to Roan High Knob Shelter, which is 17.6 from where I was at, and it's the highest shelter on the Appalachian Trail. However, tomorrow there's some not good weather rolling in. They are saying in the morning rain and snow, and then turning to rain by the afternoon. It's only going to be a high of 39 degrees tomorrow. So, I really don't want to be at the highest shelter at over 6,000 feet when it's going to get that cold and be rainy and snowy. The next shelter is 22.8 miles, and it's a little over 1,000 feet less than in elevation than the highest shelter. And it also, because that between those two shelters there is a couple more balds, so it would be ideal to get over both of those, or I think there's two, but get over those balds during nice sunny weather, as opposed to tomorrow when I'll have no view and it'll be raining and miserable. So, there goes my plans for having a shorter day again, right? Always something to get me to do more than what I really wanted to do. But then it also sets me up for an even shorter day on the crappy day. So, I guess it'll work out. I'll figure it out, and I'll let you guys know, because today, if I do that 22.8, it sets me up for the most amount of climbing I have done since I started this trail. It puts me at 6,100 feet in elevation gain for the day. That is a lot. So we'll see if my body is up to doing that today. Catch you later. Alright, I made it up to Little Rock Knob. What a view today. Oh my goodness. And the sun's finally come out. It is gorgeous out today. So my plans right now are to go about another 1.5 miles and stop at, I think it's Hughes Gap Road or something like that. I'm heading down a big descent right now. And when I get down there, I'm going to stop and have lunch, because that puts me at, I think, 12.7 miles for the, well, so far for the day. And it is at the very base of that giant climb heading up to the Roan High Knob Shelter. So I want to be fueled up for that. Get some good eating in me. Oh, today's turning out to be so gorgeous. I'm in love with today. And I think, now I say this before I had that giant climb, but I've already done half of the climbs for today. So I still have like another 3,000-ish feet of climbing to do, but I'm feeling good. And I think after I eat lunch and take a break, I'll be feeling even better. And I'll be ready for that big climb, and then I will continue on past Roan High Knob Shelter to the following one, because it's so perfect today. I really want to see the views, because that area is after Carver's Gap, and that's the area that I did that one day that was completely socked in and I saw nothing. And since tomorrow sounds like that's going to be the type of day, I really want to do it today. So that's what I'm doing. Alright, see you guys in a little bit. So I ate my lunch. It was very nice. I sat in a sunny spot, and I had a tuna packet in sunflower oil wrapped in a tortilla with pepperoni and cheddar cheese, and then I had a beef stick and a bunch of peanut butter M&Ms. But I'm very sad because I finished all my peanut butter M&Ms. I usually get the sharing size bag, and I snack on them usually at dinner while I'm waiting for my meal to rehydrate, or at lunch I have a couple handfuls, and I polished them off today, so no M&Ms for dinner. That's disappointing. But oh, it was so nice sitting down. I took my shoes and that off and just let my feet air out, and it felt great. I was there for about 20 minutes, and now I'm doing the biggest climb of the day up to Roan High Knob Shelter, and I think it's over 2,000 feet in elevation gain and about, I don't know, 5 miles or something. I didn't look at the stats before I made this video, so yeah. But I'm all fueled up for the climb now, and it's 10:40 right now, and I've already done roughly 13 miles, so I'm doing pretty good today. And once I get to the top of this climb, the hardest is going to be over with for the day, but I still have a lot of climbing to do, but just not this much. Alright, I'll get back to you later. I almost walked right by this view spot, guys. There was just a teeny little side trail, and I almost missed it. I walked right by it and turned around and saw it, and I was like, oh, went back, and it's pretty. One of my favorite things about being this high up in elevation is the trees change, and it becomes a beautiful pine forest. I love this. Oh man, I'm really gonna miss it when we don't see this anymore, because we're gonna be going lower in elevation as we get further into Virginia and that, so I won't be seeing this, but I'm enjoying every moment while I can. It's so pretty. I mean, look at all the moss. It's beautiful. I made it to where the Cloudland Resort Hotel used to be, and this, let me see here, there's a sign. Check that out. Oh, old drinking fountain. It's a clearing. So it was built in about 1884. Oh, all this for $2 per day, $10 per week, and $30 per month. And this is all that's left. Is you can see back there. That's it. Wow. Must have been beautiful though. Although, to be honest with you, I'm glad it's not up here anymore, because we don't need all these resorts, right? We just need beautiful, beautiful meadows with those views. Now I'm doing a short descent, and then I'm climbing back up about another 100 feet, and I will be to the Roan Knob Shelter. Oh, look what I found. This is the, hold on, the chimney. to the resort. Cool. But yeah, so I'll be up to the highest shelter on the AT, and then going down from there to see, I should have looked at the map before I started the video. Then I think it's down to Carver's Gap, and then I go up a couple more times, and then I'm gonna be at the shelter I'm going to tonight, which hopefully will be the Stan Murray shelter. And I'm gonna have great views on these balls. I'm so excited. I'm glad that I've got the energy to do this. Which, by the way, I'm thinking maybe I'm getting my trail legs, because I thought that this climb all the way up would have killed me. And it, don't get me wrong, it was hard, but it was much easier than I thought. I didn't even need to take breaks. I just kept climbing, and I was feeling good. And so it's pretty exciting, because I feel like my legs are getting stronger and I'm getting better at this, and not feeling like I'm gonna die after every climb that I do. So good news, right? Steep little climb to get up to the shelter, but I have to check it out because it's the highest one on AT. Whew. Cool, let's go check it out. This is it, guys. Has 4 walls, 2 windows, and it's cold. That's it. I climbed up here for this. Oh. And a dog bowl. Very cool. This section is so pretty. I just love all these trees and the sunlight shining through it. Oh, and it's a wide trail. A little rocky, lots of loose rocks. I've stumbled on a few of them already, but it's so lovely. This has been the best day. Oh my God, Oh, is that the... Look at this, guys. Perfect timing. Somebody made an arrow. I'm so glad, because the trail looks like it goes that way. And you see the double blaze here. That top blaze should be offset to the left, but it's not. So it makes you think you gotta go straight, but you have to go left. We gotta teach these trail maintainers that when there's a turn, you're supposed to offset the top blaze in that direction, because when it's stacked right on top, that typically means that the trail goes straight at that fork. So thank you to whomever put that big giant arrow on the ground, because I was looking at my feet. Oh, but anyway, as I was saying, beautiful day today. I am in heaven. This is like, I know I said the other day was the best day on trail. Oh, look, here goes squirrel. I know the other day was my best day, but this has now become my favorite day on trail. It is just perfect in every way, shape, and form. The sun has been out all day. It's the perfect temperature. It's a little cool on the downhill, but it makes it perfect when you're climbing because you're not sweating. And I'm doing big miles today. I'm just in love with today. It could not possibly get any better than this. Made it to Carver's Gap. This is so awesome. And I think somewhere up here I'm going to take a pack off, shoes off break. It's really busy. As you can tell, it's the weekend and it's gorgeous out. Made it to the top of Round Bald. Oh my God, I made the best decision ever to pass by Roan High Knob shelter and hike these balds today, because tomorrow I would have never had these views. Oh man. Oh my goodness. Seriously, luckiest person alive. Coming off of Jane Bald, and my gosh, what amazing views I'm having today. Back when I did this section that years and years ago, like I said, it was so socked in. My view was maybe 20 feet in front of me. I saw no mountains, nothing. This is a totally different experience this time. It's awesome. There are just wildflowers everywhere. It's so pretty. All right, more changing plans today. So I went past the Stan Marie shelter. I am going just a little bit further up the trail, or well, down the trail technically, I guess. And I'm going to go to the Over Mountain shelter, which technically the shelter is closed, but there is camping, a lot of camping available there. So that's where I'm going to go. And I was trying to change my plans for tomorrow and do kind of a short day to US 19 and get a bunk or whatever at Mountain Harbor Hostel or bed and breakfast, but they're booked. Surprise, surprise. And I tried calling 19E. They're not even answering. They're stationed at 19E. They're not even answering their phones. And I can already tell you they're booked too, because I've passed by like 10 people today who all said that that's where they were staying Monday night. So, looks like no room for me. Again. I mean, it's fine. It wasn't in my original plans anyway. I was never planning on stopping there, but with the weather going to be crappy and, you know, it's supposed to be really cold, kind of was hoping to have a bed for the night, but guess it was not in the plans for me after all. So I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. I guess I'll figure that out then. But I'm hoping that maybe, because like the last two times that they said it was supposed to rain all day and be crappy weather, and it wasn't. So I'm hoping that maybe this will be the third time that happens. Ooh. I doubt it, because I can't get lucky 3 times in a row, can I? But, alright, so I'm making my way to the next shelter. So that actually puts me at 6,300 feet in ascent today. So that is my biggest elevation gain since I've been on trail in a day. And it also puts me at my biggest mileage day on trail too. And I think it's 24.9 miles for the day. I just been feeling really good. So why the heck not? All right, I'll see you at camp. This is pretty cool. Over Mountain Victory National Historic Trail. Right over there. But the Over Mountain men, 1,000 men from the militias of Virginia, North Carolina, and what is now Tennessee, joined forces to resist the British. And they rode up this mountain. The weather turned bitter. And they trudged through. And then they continued to the 170 miles to Kings Mountain, where they defeated the British-led loyalists in a bloody battle, and they won a significant battle of the Revolutionary War. It's crazy to think that you're standing in a spot where that happened, where people were marching. Now I'm on my way down to the shelter area, and I was wrong. It's 24.7 miles today. The extra 0.2 came from the route down to the shelter. Almost there, and it is 3:28 right now, so pretty early. I'm gonna set up my tent and eat because I am so hungry. Looks like I'm the only one here. I get to pick where I want to set up. I wonder if there'll be anybody else joining me tonight here or not, but check out the view. It's so beautiful. Okay, got my tent all set up. And that's my view. It's awesome. And I'm still the only one here. I haven't started making dinner yet, but I am about to do that. I already ate fudge rounds, Little Debbie's or whatever. So good. Today's dinner is Nora's Parmesan with an olive oil, white chicken, and I added in couscous into the mix. I'm hungry. I'm ready to eat. What is that? Can anybody tell me what that is? I'm zoomed in. It's huge. Alright, let's check out the barn. It's closed, but we can still check it out. Privy. Actually, I've been here before, and the privy is really funny, but I'll show it to you guys in a minute. Yeah, see, they removed the platforms. There used to be boards and that so people could sleep on them, but they're trying to discourage people. But check out the view from the shelter. Isn't that amazing? And then there used to be a loft, but they boarded that up so people can't get up there. So that's the shelter. They moved the privy. It used to be over here. Now they moved to here. Isn't it awesome? Lots of privacy. Oh my God, somebody bejeweled the toilet lid. But when you're sitting on the toilet, this is your view. Alright guys, so it is 5:07 and I'm getting tired. I've been tired. Today was a long day. But there's another couple camping out here too, but so far that's it. I don't know if anybody else is going to show up tonight or not, but it's supposed to start raining after midnight. It's going to supposedly rain all day tomorrow. I was looking at my plans and I'd like to go 18 miles to the one shelter. We'll see. You know, it's all up in the air, especially when the weather is going to be crappy and it's supposed to be cold and windy. But I guess that's it for tonight. I don't really have much else to tell you guys, and so I will see you in the morning.